announcing the title of the Lord High Executioner.
Ah, yes, thank you, worthy G. Sullivan. Cocoa. Generous cocoa. The Lord High Executioner allows 2 balls of sugar in each cup of tea.
Ah, most generous.
Good day.
Shocking how just anyone can get into court these days.
Please, tell me where I might find a gentle, lovely maiden whose name is Yum Yum. She's the ward of Cocoa.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Obviously you're not from Titipu.
Well, my name is Naki. If you'll gather around, I'll tell you my tale. Wandering minstrel, I, a thing of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalog is long through every passion ranging, and to your humors changing, I tune my supple song. I tune my supple song.
Well sung, minstrel. But I can't say that I would learn anything about you except you're a minstrel for straight up. What are you looking for, Yum Yum?
Well, about a year ago, while traveling with the Titipu Town Band, it was my duty to take the cab around for contributions. It was during this delicate business that I saw Yum.
This minstrel story should be very interesting.
Let's remember all the details so we can tell Lady of the court. They might reward us for telling such a romantic tale on a afternoon.
Of course, we fell in love at once, but I learned that she was engaged to be married to a guardian Cocoa, but she tailored. Saw that my suit, get the pun. Hopeless as far as winning over love and love.
This is getting better and better by the minute.
Cocoa, a cheap tailor.
Shh! You're interrupting the story. Oh, serve some tea somewhere else. Shoot, shoot!
Filled with despair, I left town, but recently I heard that Cocoa was condemned to death for flirting, so I hurried back to win my beautiful Yum Yum.
Yes, Coco was condemned to death for flirting, but he was reprieved at the last moment by the MIKADO himself. And given the rank of Lord High Executioner following remarkable circumstances, is it now right, ladies, since you seem to know everything that happens in Titipu?
Great MIKADO, virtuous one, when she to rule the land began, stand to triumph, ever my young men must faith be steady. So she decreed in words succinct that hell will burn to leave my lips, unless a new Early should
up Lord High Executioner of Tinipu. That's the highest office a citizen can attain.
It is. Our logical Mikado doesn't see any difference between a dignified judge who condemns a criminal to die and an adjuster's mechanic who carries out the sentence. She rules the two offices into one.
As the Honorable Buba, Lord of everything else has just said, every judge is now his own executioner.
Well, that's amazing. Honestly, I didn't think that a citizen could attain such a wonderful position. I just realized you're the Lord High of everything else. How generous of you to display not just a humble minstrel.
Indeed, don't mention it. But indeed I am a haughty and exclusive person. I trace my ancestry back to the protoplasmial primordial atomic video. My family pride is inconceivable. Oh, but although, though the great officers of state resigned because they were too proud to work under Chief X Taylor. Therefore, did I not unhesitantly accept all their offices at once?
You did, and all their salaries as well.
Therefore, I degrade myself from this Coco person as First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chief Justice, Commander-in-Chief, Lord High Admiral, Master of the Buckhounds, Groom of the Backstairs, Archbishop of Tinipu, and Lord Mayor. All rolled into one. And that's a salary. Imagine me working on a salary! It's disgusting, but I'll do it.
And it does you credit.
I also dine with middle-class people on reasonable terms. I dance at parties for a moderate fee. And I also sell state secrets for a very low figure.
I'm not interested in state secrets, but would love to find Yum Yum. Could you please tell me where I might find her?
Information concerning Yum Yum falls under state secrets. As I said before, I sell state secrets for a very low figure.
How low a figure?
About 5,000 to 6,000.
How's this work?
Another insult to my pride. Not a very large one at that. Very well. Here's my advice. Leave town and don't even think about wooing Yum Yum. Although she is coming home from school to marry the Lord High Executioner. And the brass will crash and the trumpets will play and they will dance away on their wedding day.
Very good rhyming, Buba. Very good.
Thank you, thank you. As you can see, my good fellow, it is hopeless. I'm sorry to give you the bad news. But now, the wedding starts at 7 this evening. Such a lovely young thing. She made us such a buffoon.
7 this evening. I've traveled all this way to learn that Yum Yum, who I love dearly, is to be married at 7 this evening.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Behold the Lord High Executioner!
thank you. I will pay attention to my duties to continue to earn those favors which I feel that I deserve anyway. And if I should be called upon to act professionally, I'm sure it won't be difficult to find many people whose loss would be a gain to society. My good Claypool. I see that the festivities regarding my personage should last a week to be done correctly.
1 week should do it, but the Lord High Executioner, such as yourself.
I'm glad you agree with me because I need to consult with my conscience.
Certainly, in which of my capacities? As Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chamberlain, Attorney General, Lord Chief Justice, Lord Chancellor of the Bank, or Private Secretary, not to mention a few others.
Let's start with service. Right.
Oh, as Private Secretary, I say, since the city will pay for it, don't be stingy.
Exactly. The city will have to pay for it.
But, as the Chancellor of Bank, I must see that the economy is observed.
You just told me I was thinking.
That's what I said as Private Secretary.
So now you told me to be economical.
As Chancellor of the Bank, yes.
I see. If you come over here where the Chancellor of the Bank is here as well. As my Attorney General.
Oh, as the Attorney General, I say go for it.
Thank you, I will.
But, as Chief Justice, I must see that the law isn't violated.
Well, now we come here where the supporter can't hear us. Now, as the Lord of the Treasury.
Oh, as Lord of the Treasury, I could propose a special vote that would cover all expenses. But, as the leader of the opposition party, I'd have to resist. As Paymaster General, it could cover all the books, so it wouldn't be discovered. But, as Archbishop of Titipu, I must denounce my dishonesty and take myself into my own custody as First Commissioner of Police. As you can see, dear Coco, these characters will have to not be so insulted if they were considered with a bribe.
I need to think about this delicate matter. My bride and her friends are coming. It would be a baby if you would offer some compliments and do some appropriate bowing to flatter them.
Me? Bow and flatter to schoolgirls?
No.
You're not going to embrace me in front of all of these people.
Well, yes, of course.
I can't seem to get used to this idea.
Yes, it just... Yum yum, what's been sweet?
You expect a little rice. Well, I don't know much about this sort of thing, but I suppose I can object that it's always done.
Yes, it's always
Well, I'm glad that's over. It's him! Oh, it's him! So good to see you. It's been so long. I'm right at the top of my class at school. I won 3 prizes, and now I've come back home for good, and I'm not going back there anymore.
Do you know that girl you're engaged to? Yum Yum's engaged, but she doesn't really like him. She'd rather be engaged with you.
Tell us where you've been, because you go everywhere, and we've been in school, but that's all over now. We're not going back anymore.
Who is this?
This is
Why,
the
this
gentleman
is
who
Negative.
you...
One of the 10, please.
Why, this is the gentleman who played so beautifully on the
Marine Parade.
Yes, that was the name of the instrument.
Excuse me, please, ladies. Sir, may I speak with you privately? I'll be straight to the point. Sir, I love Young Yum, but please, don't be angry.
Angry? Why should I be angry? I love myself to being nice. I'm glad you agree with me now. Go. Go.
I don't even enjoy your visit, but I think you should enjoy your visit elsewhere.
Time passes slowly when one is unhappy. Even the company of my friends doesn't seem to help. Quite frankly, I'm ready to cry. I love him. Wish I could marry him.
Yum Yum.
Thank you, Pooh. I thought you were far away by now.
I stuck back. I traveled for 3 weeks thinking that Coco had been beheaded, but I learned that you were to be married to him this evening.
Alas, yes.
But you do not love him.
Alas, no.
Then tell him no.
What good would that do? He's my guardian, and he won't let me marry you.
Then I'll wait until you're of legal age.
Nancy Pooh, remember that in our country, girls don't reach the age of discretion until they're 50.
It's true. 17 to 49 are considered years of indiscretion.
Besides, you're just a wandering minstrel and wouldn't be considered a fit husband for the Lord High Executioner.
Shall I tell her?
Yes.
I should?
Yes.
She wouldn't betray me. What if I weren't a musician? What if I was the son of Her Majesty, the Mikado?
The son of the Mikado! But why should your Majesty disguise yourself as a minstrel? Have you done something wrong?
A few years ago, a woman named Katisha in my mother's court fell in love with me. Me being a friendly fellow to everyone, ladies included, she thought I was in love with her as well. My mother ordered me to marry her within a week. Be hanged.
I'm glad to see you working. But go on with your story.
So I ran away, and I joined the second Zachary, the instrument I play in that band. In that band, I found you.
If you please, I think your Highness had better not come too near. The laws against flirting are very severe.
But no one is around. No one can see us.
still doesn't make it right. Flirt is capital.
Yes, it is capital.
And we must obey the law.
Deuce take the law.
I wish it would, but it won't.
If it weren't for the law, how happy we might be.
Happy indeed.
If it weren't for the law, we should be sitting side by side. This.
Instead of having to sit far off, like this.
We should be gazing into each other's eyes. This.
Breathing sighs of love.
Their arms around each other. If it weren't for the law.
As it is, of course, we couldn't do anything of the kind, being engaged to Coco, you know.
Engaged to Coco. Were you not to Coco plighted, I would say in tender tone, Love, let us be united, let us be each other's own. I would merge all rank and station, worldly sneers are not to us, and to mark my admiration, I would kiss you fondly thus. I would kiss you fondly thus. Let me make it clear to you, this is what I'll never do. This, oh this, oh this, oh this, this is what I'll never, never do. This, oh this, oh this, oh this, this is what I'll never do. I'll never do. Oh this, this. That's what I'll never, never
I can't believe how my entire happiness is wrapped in that tiny cell called Yum. Oh, not your mom. Why? Can't you see I'm soliloquizing? I'm trying to do that dramatic soliloquy. Can't you see?
Coco, we've been looking everywhere for you.
I have a letter from Her Majesty MIKADO.
It must be very important.
Oh, it's so important. Give it to Coco.
Come. What's she up to? A little home, please. Please. Thank you. Okay.
What is it? What does she say?
Never saw a letter from MIKADO.
That's excitement. Let's find out what it says.
Can't you see you're ruining serious business here? Go serve team somewhere where your little team machine people mobile what are you doing? I'm wondering why there are no executions taking place in Tinnipur for a whole year. I decree that unless someone is beheaded in 1 month, most as Lord High Executioner shall be abolished and the rank of the city will be a village.
Village?
But that would lead us all to ruin.
What can we do to stop this?
I will just have to execute someone at once.
Who will it be?
Well, it may seem a bit unkind since your sentence of death is flirting. It might have to be you.
Me? I can't execute myself.
And why not?
Well, because self-decapitation is extremely difficult. Not to mention it's very dangerous. It's suicide, and suicide is a capital N.
And it's correct.
Besides, I don't see how a man can cut off his own head.
But you can try. Even if you only succeeded in cutting it half off, it would be a fine gesture.
That would show your earnest desire to the will of the great Mikado.
No, I won't do it. If my reputation is at stake. If I can't do it, well, get it? I won't do it at all.
Commendable indeed on your part, but that leaves us in a very awkward situation.
Dear man, the awkwardness of your position is nothing compared with what a man trying to cut off his own head.
It looks like you need to find a substitute.
Substitute. Hey, Pancho, move on. Lord High substitute.
I'd be honored, but no. I hold too many honorable positions, as you should know.
This is simply appalling. How can I, Lord with honors, now be required to die to benefit my native town? Just ready to resist. You again.
Please don't stop for me. Continue, please.
Yeah. Why do you have a robe?
I'm going to use it to end my life.
Nonsense.
What for?
Because Coco is going to marry the girl I adore.
Stop! I won't let you kill your own self.
After all, we are humane people.
And if you kill yourself, I'll have you arrested. Stop! Or I'll call my guard!
If you call your guards, I'll do away with myself with this. No, this.
About to say.
Oh, no, don't do that. This is horrible.
Okay, sir, are you aware that taking your life is committing a crime which is punishable by a substitute?
Aha! A substitute!
What are you people talking about?
Are you certain you want to end your miserable life?
Quite certain.
Could we help change your mind?
Nope.
Threats? Treaties? Prayers? All useless?
Yeah.
Okay, then if you're resolved to die, and we can't change your mind at all, don't commit suicide. Allow yourself to be beheaded by the Lord High Executioner.
Aha! Oh, the Lord High Executioner!
High party night.
But what benefit does this have for me?
Well, you'll have a month to live at my expense. On that special day, there will be a grand public ceremony. You'll be the central figure. There will be parade, bells, tolling. The girls will be in tears, especially Yummy.
You think Yum Yum will be distressed over my death?
Oh, I'm sure, but she's really too much.
Maybe I should leave Japan, travel in Europe for a few years and try to forget it.
Oh, you couldn't forget Yum Yum. There's nothing so miserable as a lamplight of life.
Many people live without love and have to endure it.
That's true. Yes, you're quite right not to be one of them.
I won't be one of them.
Good fella.
Let me marry Yum Yum tonight. Let me marry Yum Yum tonight, and then you may behead me in a month.
I don't think so.
As you wish.
Stop! Be reasonable. How can I consent to your marrying Yum Yum? I'm supposed to marry her.
She'll be a widow in a month. You can marry her then.
That's very true, Coco.
Who asked you, Puba? I would be in a very unpleasant position for a month.
I don't see any other choice. Either I kill myself or I marry Yum Yum.
Well, I agree. It's just putting off my wedding for only 1 month, right? Yeah. But you won't turn her against me, will you? I told her that I'm a wise and special good man.
Oh, trust me. She won't learn the truth from me.
Hooray! We found a volunteer!
Hey, Hail Nanky Poo!
Hail Nanky Poo!
What is all this noise about?
Ha! Yum, I have decided you to marry Coco.
Yum Yum, we're free to marry.
But why is Coco giving us his consent?
See, Yum Yum, an agreement has been made between Coco and
Nanky Poo agreed to be a volunteer to be beheaded in 1 month.
The great Mikado has declared that if City Poo doesn't have an execution in 1 month, he will be downgraded to
Village.
To save the city from such a disgrace, Coco has allowed Nanky Poo to wed you in exchange for Nanky Poo's life after 1 month of marriage to you.
Please, don't be upset, Yum Yum. We all must go one time or another.
Ladies and Sister Arthur, such a marvelous gesture on behalf of the community.
Oh, your friends are really pretty.
Yeah.
Dearest Yum Yum, we'll live every moment to the fullest. A month will be a lifetime.
Let's all give a cheer! All hail Nanky Poo! All hail Yum Yum!
Long live Nanky Poo! Long live Yum Yum! Long live Nanky Poo! Long live Yum Yum! Long live Nanky Poo! Long live Yum Yum! Long live Nanky Poo! Long live Yum Yum! Long live
What's going on here?
Long live
Oh, most honorable lady, we're celebrating a most happy occasion.
I am the beautiful and honorable Katisha, a lady of the great Mikado's court. Call this rabble to some order, and need assistance with my troops.
Yes, Katisha.
Stop! Stop!
Stop this instant! In the name of the most honorable Katisha from the great Mikado's court.
Let me handle this. Stop in the name of the great Mikado!
Wow! Wow.
Very well. Announce my arrival one more time.
Announcing the most honorable Lady Patricia from the great Mikado's court.
Oh, honorable, the most honorable Katisha.
What brings you to our city? What an unexpected pleasure. You honor our humble tea.
Yeah. Oh, it is you! Oh, I thank you. I've been searching for you all over the countryside. Oh. Please explain.
Yum Yum, this is the woman I told you about. But let's leave.
Your Nanky Poo is leaving.
Wait! How can you leave me? You were promised to me by the great Mikado herself. It appears that you are a rude and base person to turn away from your fiancé.
And it also seems that you are rather foolish to resist the wishes of the great Mikado.
I think that we made a good match.
A good match.
Yes, as far as we are concerned, your claim on Nanky Poo does not take us in any offense at all. They love each other.
Even if it will be for a short time.
What? Serious?
They'll be married in season 7. So don't the avian can do the fun.
Besides, there's many other good fish in the sea.
Dare they? My happiness in finding my Nanky Poo is short-lived. Again, I'm alone and sad. But my love for him will never die. You are faithless, and you will be sorry that you've insulted me. The time will come when you will turn to me on your knees and beg for mercy. I will tell everyone who you really are. Yes, you can't hide behind this disguise. Nor can you hide behind the kimonos of these silly women. You! You are the son.
Tea time in the court of Lord Coco.
In honor of that happy pair. Come on, you gotta get some breakfast.
No, I know that. Stop it! It's never the great Mikado! Stop, I say! Oh, God!
We will stop for a short 10-minute intermission. The lights will flash, and then you need to come back. So, turn on the other lights. See you in 10 minutes!